Good people of YouTube, good evening. It's the 4th of November today, and I'm about to start a muscle building workout routine that's going to last me for 12 weeks. I want to see what kind of progress I can make. I've not really lifted weights in 2 years, so I'm hoping the progress will be quite quick. In the past, I've enjoyed very limited success. I think 2 years ago was my highlight, and if you ask anybody who knows me well, I'm very proud of that small portion of my life because I managed to put on muscle for the first time. But then I very quickly stopped and lost everything because I just lose weight so quickly if I don't continue working out and eating enough. Since then, I've tried to start again. It's just been really difficult and I just lose motivation so quickly. And I'm hoping that documenting myself in this way over the next 12 weeks will help me to actually stay more motivated. In terms of diet, I'm not really going to be too strict. I think the bigger issue for me isn't so much what I'm eating, but actually how much. I just don't eat enough, and that's something I'm really gonna find challenging. I also hope that if I do get good results, that it motivates some of you guys who have been wanting to start exercise routines but like me have just lost motivations, because honestly, if I manage it, if I can do it, then I think anybody can, really.
At the moment I weigh 64 kilos. The measurement of my biceps is 10.5 inches. I have a 36-inch chest and around my shoulders is 45.2 inches. My quads are around 19 inches.
Okay, so that's where I'm starting from. I wanted to do this outside just so I could have the same lighting conditions before and after, like so that I have the best lighting conditions for after and the worst ones for before, just so my progress is, true and I'm not deceiving myself or anyone watching this video. I regret starting this in November because it's absolutely freezing, so I'm going to get out inside and work out. I'm actually struggling to hold this camera properly because I just finished a workout and my body's aching all over. I swear to God, after the first workout I couldn't even put my back on. I was so sore I couldn't do it for 2 days. This week I've managed 5 workouts in 7 days. I've also gained a kilo, which I'm so pumped about. I really thought that eating was going to be a problem, but apparently I've been eating enough, which is awesome. I've bought these banana protein shakes which have 1200 calories each. They taste really good up till probably about halfway, and then I get just super bored of them. I'm actually going to put this down just because my arms will not hold it anymore. One other thing I should add is I think that recording myself has been super beneficial during the exercises because I've kind of been able to check my form on the more technical exercises such as deadlifts. So I started doing it and I just watched myself back. I'll show the clip now. I watched myself back and I was like, oh my God, I'm not mobile or flexible enough to do this lift right now, and I've got the complete wrong technique and I'm just going to injure myself. So I think I'm benching deadlifts for now. I think it's a great lift, but I can't be doing that if my body looks like that and I'm not flexible enough. Overall, first week's been a success, I think. So yeah, really excited for the next week. It's week 3 and I'm going to be honest, it's not been a good week at all. Week 2 was very slow. I only worked out twice, not because I'm losing motivation, but because I have my dental foundation interviews, which if you don't know anything about dentistry, is basically just the interviews which determine where we're going to place next year. And obviously I have to try and do my best to get the places that I want. London. I've been very distracted this week. I've not been able to work out. It's kind of pissed me off, made me feel a bit like that. Yeah, pretty annoyed, but doesn't matter. I'm down here now trying to make up for it. Week 3 was awesome. I managed 4 workouts, which is wicked. Eating was pretty good as well. I have a kind of a new problem now because I've been drinking the Hardgainer shakes pretty consistently and I only cared to look what was in them today. It turns out there's a shit load of sugar in there, 30 grams, which is the recommended daily allowance, all in one shake. And that's got me concerned a bit because I feel like I've been gaining weight probably quicker than I ought to. It's making me feel like I'm gaining more body fat and my body muscle percentage is not increasing much. I need to switch up the way I'm eating, namely stop taking those shakes and start forcing more food down, which is uncomfortable, but I feel like in the long run consuming less sugar means I'll put on less fat and just stay lean, which is something that I really want to do. I asked my grandma today if I'd gained weight and she said yes, but you're still skinny, so I'm going to take that as a compliment and a nod that I'm going in the right direction. I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself. I've told so many people I'm making this video and how excited I am, and it's good because it's keeping me accountable, it's making me work out, it's making me eat when I don't want to eat. Food has no enjoyment to me right now. I'm just doing it because I want to gain weight. On the other hand, it's a bit stressful putting that much pressure on myself, and like every time I lose some weight, it just ruins my entire day, and I just don't think that's very healthy. It's literally gotten to the point where I no longer weigh myself every day. I only allow myself to do it once a week because every time I was losing weight, it was literally putting me in a bad mood for the rest of the day, which in fairness meant I came home and just lifted heavier because I just wanted to let out some anger. It was Christmas last week, so I didn't get as much time to work out, but the eating was probably alright, despite the fact I wasn't really all healthy. The week before I was in Poland, and that made it a lot more difficult to work out. I kind of tried to improvise by hanging one of my jackets on a pillow and like doing side lateral raises with it. Do you know what? Maybe that was good for gains. I don't know. We're going to find out now because it's weighing time. These scales have been kicking my ass non-stop throughout this challenge. I swear to God, it's become my biggest enemy and it dictates the rest of my day. If I lose weight, I'm miserable and angry the rest of the day. And if I don't lose weight, I'm happy. So let's see what kind of a day it's going to be. Oh, there you are. $67.8, yes, get in. It's about bloody time. I just had an amazing weekend with my friends in Lancaster, and we also did a walk in the Lake District this weekend. They really noticed a difference in the way I looked, and I was so happy about that because I've obviously been working so hard. One thing I want to add is that on Saturday we did a hike, and it wasn't anything particularly strenuous, but we got to this part towards the end which was an uphill kind of, I want to say 500 metre ascent, I don't know, it was probably more. I was really struggling towards the end. I mean, just for the record, my bag was heavier than everyone else's, and you all know it's true, whoever was there that weekend. I definitely still was less fit than everyone else because I've gained this weight, which I'm super happy about, but I've done nothing to address my cardiovascular fitness, and that's definitely something going forwards I'm going to address in the next 12 weeks of my working out. Just finished my last workout of these 12 weeks. It wasn't really my best one because I got like 4 hours sleep last night, so I'm pretty knackered. I'm still really happy that I managed to get myself to do it and actually enjoy it a little bit. It definitely makes me think that it's not only my body that's changed in 12 weeks, but also my complete mindset towards fitness. Despite the fact I had a really packed day, only 4 hours sleep, I just wanted to come home and work out. So it's pretty extraordinary for only 12 weeks. Previously I would have just found any excuse not to work out, and I think 4 hours sleep is a pretty valid one. So I'm really excited to see what results I get tomorrow when I measure myself and when I weigh myself, face those dreaded scales again. So see you tomorrow. Alright, final weigh-in. Let's see what happens. $69.4. Overall, in 12 weeks, I managed to gain 5.4 kilos. I increased the size of my biceps by 1.3 inches each. My chest grew by a massive 4.5 inches, and I gained 3.2 inches around my shoulders, and my quads actually grew a little bit as well. I gained 2 inches also. Overall, I'm extremely happy with the progress I've made these 12 weeks. Growing muscle takes a hell of a lot of work and a lot of lifting and a lot of eating, and it's something that's not always easy to stick to, but I managed that over these 12 weeks and I'm super proud of that. Over the next 12 weeks, I want to give my body a little bit of a rest with regards to the heavy lifting. I'm still going to continue to lift to maintain the muscle that I've built, but I want to focus on 3 main areas really. I want to incorporate more bodyweight training into my routine. I want to work on my cardiovascular endurance because that has not been good, like I mentioned earlier. And finally, I want to focus on improving my posture, my mobility and my flexibility. This is because I'm going to lift heavy in the future obviously, and probably lift even heavier than I have been these last 12 weeks for strength. And at the moment my posture is not good, and I think lifting heavy is just going to cause me an injury. So before I start doing that, I need to address the imbalances I've built over years of not looking after my posture. Thank you so much for watching the video. I had so much fun making it, and I really feel like the whole process helped me to stick to this fitness journey, if you will, which has only just begun clearly. If you enjoyed the video, then please consider leaving it a like, and if you really enjoyed it and like to see what 12 more weeks of training does for me, for my body, my fitness, then consider subscribing and you'll see that video when I release it in 3 months' time. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you very much.